I think the first message I'd like to give is to parents and to people going through mental health struggles. The first message really is that people can recover. People can and do recover. And what I really mean by recovery is that this is not like an ordinary illness. It's not just you take one pill and then you're better. Medicine helps somewhat, but in the long run, the person themselves has to feel that their life is really worth living as their life. Not anyone else's primarily, but their life. And so having a positive attitude about the future, having a sense of hope is very important. And sometimes hope is lost. I know that happened for me on several occasions. I had trauma when I was younger, and I had a lack of success in love. My wife left, and I started to feel like I didn't feel good about my life. I didn't really know, was there any reason really to invest in it? And I had a PhD. I got a PhD in biochemistry. I was successful in academics, but academics alone are not enough. You need friends. You need interest. You need passion for life. And I went down to the depths really of my being, and there were people that helped though a lot, that encouraged me. One was my therapist. The second time I was hospitalized on 3 occasions and diagnosed with schizophrenia. I was in a hospital for 5 months, and I needed some assistance. Hospitals, at least in short periods of time, have a place, but people shouldn't have to spend too long in a hospital where they start to lose the capacity and the interest in life in the community. Just become institutionalized. Get out of the laboratory, because I want to be with people, and I knew that being around people was one of the most important things in my recovery. I discovered that. And some people can work in a laboratory, some people can't. Just 2 weeks out of the hospital, I know schizophrenia, and I walk in to see my psychiatrist, and I said, I'm going to become a psychiatrist. Now, that was a critical moment. My life could have gone sort of down a very narrow, dark, sort of downhill road of despair if he had said, but unfortunately, a lot of professionals do still say, oh, maybe you shouldn't reach so high. You shouldn't get so much stress. You know, take it easy. No, he looked at me and he said, I'll be at your graduation. I'll be at your graduation. And that was tremendously encouraging. Then, during medical school, though, I had a third episode, and as medical school is very stressful. And I was hospitalized on a third occasion, and when I got out, I didn't really want to continue. I had an exam, like a final exam, in about 2 weeks. And my parents came down, and I said to my parents, I just don't know if I can go on. And I knew I'd be disappointing them because my father was a doctor, and my mother's father was a doctor, all these doctors. And my mother said the most perfect thing I think that any parent could say at that point. She said, you know, what's most important is your happiness. That's most important. And then I cried, and they cried, and then I thought to myself, the decision is mine. I'm not doing it for them. The decision is my decision. And that's very important, is especially when you're recovering from a severe psychiatric problem, is that you, as a person who's recovering, make your own decision about important matters. And parents, friends, therapists, they can all say, you know, we're with you, we're in your corner. They can be like a coach, but you ultimately have to be the one to plot your course, to be the captain of your ship, to be the author of your life.